Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea and Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am trying something simple and it is inspired by this cold weather, and to me I was thinking about an ocean where the ice is all frozen but in a form of a soft velvety. I was looking through some pictures and some on Net Geo, and this come to me and I thought I'm going to try this. So this is a mold into mold. I have a tray mold, and on the top I made this DIY mold myself from a rock. So I will link the video if you want to see how I did this. This is by the silicon putty. I mixed two parts together and made my DIY mold, and you can make very fun shapes like this, very organic. So I'm just making sure that my mold is stick to the bottom mold, so in this way the resin don't flow anywhere. So this is the pigment that I'm using. These are transparent epoxy pigments. So I added this blue, a very hint of this blue, and the resin that I'm using here is by Artline, their medium viscosity honey resin. So in my previous month I tried few different techniques with their resin. This time I thought I'll try something simple and we will see how this looks like. So this is the resin. Here we go. It is a two part, so you need two part of the part A and one part of part B, 2:1 ratio. So I'm really happy with this resin. So they are giving a lovely discount on this Black Friday if you like to treat yourself. So this is the first layer, and you can see I added very little amount of the color because I just wanted to be keeping it a very lovely color, deep blue, a very different light deep blue you can say. So this is the first layer, and what I'm going to do here, I am using just heat gun to remove any air bubbles, and in this way so the resin reaches all the corners of this mold. So with this technique I have tried so many things. I made a rose, I made a fish pond with the koi fish, and there are so many videos on this technique, but then I thought I'll just create something simple. And this is I'm using this Georgette chiffon fabric here, and it creates such lovely folds. So I'm just gathering the fabric here and I'm going to insert this into the resin now. Here we go. So I'm trying my best, but in the end you need tools to just make the folds. So just make sure that you don't use a high viscosity resin for this technique. In this way there will be a lot of bubbles. So this is a medium viscosity, and the resin has a good window for the curing time, so I can play with the folds here. So with the help of a popsicle stick I'm just making the folds. So this is actually the important part of this technique. It is here you create the folds, and once if it's cured then it's cured. So just make sure that you make the folds. So very carefully I'm making them without introducing bubbles. So there might be few bubbles, but then it's fine. We are creating a natural look here, and this is a part of our ocean that I'm going to create. So if I can find the snow that I saw, the ice that was frozen in the sea, I will attach the inspiration. So here I will be just doing the fabric, and you just enjoy the process. So when I'm happy with the folds, I have some leftover resin that I'm going to just pour a little bit onto the already done part. And after pouring the resin, I will leave this layer to cure, and then I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and on to the, because I'm working on different projects, so this was on the side. Here we go. The first layer is cured. For my second layer I added a little bit of this purplish red and then a blue pigment, just a drop of both of them, just to give a deep color to my blue. So this is going to be the second layer. The folds are already skewed, so I'm not worried about that. This is just the second layer, because when you're creating an effect with this fabric, it do make the resin piece a bit thicker, so you need a little bit of resin for creating this sort of effect. And then again I will leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and for my final layer I have mixed my resin. I added a transparent epoxy pigment again, and it is a black color. Now it's up to you if you want to do a opaque black. I have done that as well, but sometime I like to keep it a bit transparent, so it is on a bit transparent side. It is a black, so you can see this is the shade here, so it do affects the final look. But for my look, I want this sort of a transparent black here. So this is going to be the final layer of this coaster, a slab or a decoration item, or whatever you like to do with this. You know, this is such a beautiful organic shape. You can do so much with this. This can be a beautiful wall decor as well. And then I'm going to leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and I'm going to demold this. So I'm just going to remove this. And keeping things on the side, I'm going to remove the mold now. A little bit of ASMR. And let's see how it looks like. Here we go. Oh my god, such beautiful and delicate folds. Really love how it looks like. It's always so amazing to see what resin illusion can create. So now I have to do a top coat, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of something on the sides. This can be done when it's all complete, but I have already mixed some resin, so that's why I'm going to do the top coat now. So this is the next day, and the top coat is done. So I am using this water based adhesive. It is basically the gilding glue, and I want to do something to the side. It's really up to you, whatever design you want to do, or if you can want to leave it just like that. I'm going to add a little bit of that elegant touch. So here I'm just apply the glue generously to all the sides, and we'll leave it to dry for a day. So this is the next day. The glue is already dried. I'm going to apply some gold foil. For this reason, this time finally I got the idea. I'm going to do this inside the box. So if I get the gold foil here and there, so it's going to be inside the box here, so I can reuse it. So in this way I'm going to apply this gold foil to all the sides. And then with a soft brush I'm going to clean the excess, and I'm going to show you the final look. So this is the final look of this lovely resin piece. I was thinking of adding some ocean waves, but then I thought I'll try this next time. Today I'm going to keep it simple. So I really don't know if the golden is making it lovely, or I would have add a silver one. Do let me know in comments what you think about that. Might silver head bring out the frozen look more? Maybe. Do let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for your lovely suggestion on my previous video on the dipping resin. You told me so many lovely points, and some of the lovely subscribers also discussed some of the points about how to dip it. So thank you for that. And so that's it for today, and I will link everything in my description if you like to treat yourself. So like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please considering do so, and take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.